Hi everyone. So in this video, I want to talk to you about what would be the signs that perhaps it's time to reevaluate your relationship. Whether it is your relationship with a partner or family member or friendship, it doesn't matter. But as you know, relationships are dynamic, they are fluid, and they are constantly changing, right? Because people are changing as well. So it is a good idea to sometimes take a step back and just reevaluate where you are at in this particular relationship. Hi, I'm Renata Gomide, healthy relationship expert and clinical hypnotherapist. And in this video, I'll share with you some indications that perhaps it's time to reevaluate your current relationship. So first of all, reevaluation doesn't mean the end of the relationship. That only means that you are stepping back just to evaluate what's happening within yourself and the relationship as well, and whether some things need to change, some things need to be addressed, some things need to be talked about, and perhaps new boundaries need to be established, and perhaps a relationship can become better. So unless it is a severely abusive relationship, most relationships can be fixed if people communicate their needs properly and find the common ground to make this relationship work for both people. So when I talk to my clients, I normally recommend that this evaluation or reevaluation would be taking place when you are calm. So don't make decisions right after a fight or right when you are completely, spinning in some negative, full-blown emotion, because that's not reevaluation. That's decision making based on some kind of extreme emotion. And when you are in that place of extreme emotion, you cannot think clearly. So my recommendation is take a moment, even put it in your diary, where you say to yourself, okay, on Monday at 3 p.m., I'm taking, 15 minutes to myself, 20 minutes to myself, where I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea, sit down, and allow myself to think about this particular relationship, and also allow myself to feel in what am I actually feeling? How is this relationship affecting me? So take that time, set it aside, and allow yourself to do this properly before you're making any decisions. And here's the list of questions that you can ask yourself when you are thinking about this relationship, and see what comes up for you. Try to be honest. This is not the time to think of the excuses or think of another person. This is the time to tune in to yourself and allow these answers to show up for you authentically and honestly. So number one question, do I feel respected and valued in this relationship? If the intuitive answer you get is yes, ask yourself, what are the evidence of respect and value in this relationship? And if the answer is no, ask the same question. What are the evidence that I'm not respected and valued in this relationship? Second question is, do I feel supported and understood most of the time, or do I feel lonely? So again, do the same procedure. If the answer is yes, what are the evidence? And the same with the answer no. Another good question is, how do I feel most of the time in this relationship? Do I feel worried? Do I feel sad? Are we always fighting? Or on the opposite, most of the time I feel calm and I feel reassured and I feel we share joy. Number 4 question, do I have permission and space to be myself, to pursue my own goals, my own hobbies, and whatever I like to do in my personal space or with my personal time? Number 5, do I feel desire to spend time with this person? Or on the opposite, am I trying to avoid spending time with this person? Another one is, do I still feel strong sense of connection? And if it's with a partner, do I feel a strong sense of intimacy and connection? Or has this changed in the due course of this relationship? And where am I now? Another question to ponder on is this relationship balanced? Do I feel balance in giving and receiving? Or is there a sense that I'm being taken advantage of? Or on another side, I feel that I'm only taking and I have nothing to contribute to this relationship. Again, allow yourself to be as honest as you possibly can. Another important question to address is, do I feel safe in this relationship? Or do I always need to tiptoe around that person, or in other words, walking on eggshells, right? You constantly need to be tuned in into someone's mood and make sure there is no triggers. So you have to be very careful in this relationship. And the last question I share with you can be really revealing. So how do I feel when I'm thinking about this relationship ending? Do I feel the sense of relief, or do I feel the sense of anxiety and perhaps fear? So what comes up for you when you think about this relationship ending? Be honest with yourself. So reevaluating your relationships is important because it gives us that clarity of where we are at, what's happening within ourselves, and how this relationship in general is making you feel about yourself. Is it making you feel that you are growing, that you are expanding, that you are changing in better ways? Or on the opposite side, is it something that is feeling more diminishing and demoralizing and perhaps unsafe and all that kind of negative situations that keep showing up? So then when you go on this self-inquiry, first and for all, you can have more clarity. And when you have more clarity, you can make better decisions. So I hope this video was helpful. And if so, you know what to do. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.